Welcome back to Persona 4 Golden. Last time, Teddy came back.
I think he took Chie with him this time.
I'm going to drown my sorrows in whatever in the fridge. So,
don't drink the syrup. Don't drink the soda syrup. That'll end poorly. I've seen firsthand how that works.
And although my back was turned, I heard firsthand how that was. Okay. School? Oh.
Fuck
I guess
school.
we're just gonna skip over school.
I think it's closed because of the fog right now.
I'll give it a try.
I thought I said we should go after school.
Oh, did it say that?
Yes.
Alright, well, I thought they were closing it at this point, but I guess not.
But then after school, so...
If Rise-chan couldn't find him...
And why did I point to that?
With a dried up nose like me will be much help. I do smell Adachi baby in here, but the fog is completely covering up his scent.
Teddy, you can't do it either?
When you look at me with those eyes, I get this feeling I've got to sniff him out no matter what! This is my time to shine! Ooh, I'm getting something!
Is Teddy going Super Saiyan?
Yeah, his fur is about to turn gold and very spiky. And he's going to be very upset by it.
Teddy?
Hey, quit wandering around. You better not flake out on us again.
Why are you making these grabby hands while you're walking, Teddy? It's not good. The girls are getting very nervous about it.
Sense it from this away.
Is it Adachi?
Nope, smells like ice cream.
How do I put it? It's kinda hazy, but at the same time, it feels like I've got a whopper on the line.
Huh.
I don't get it.
You wouldn't know how that feels. You can't fish.
Very suspicious. But that's weird. If I remember right, that's where Sensei, Yosuke, and Chie-chan came from when I met them for the first time.
What? What?
When we first...
What?
Where was that? Oh. You mean
Oh!
the ass room where all the faces on the posters were cut out?
So...
Where Yosuke peed in the corner? Against the wall?
So...
I wonder if that stain is still there.
So... With enough looking around, we could have detected that was Adachi's dungeon back in March.
It was a single room.
Yep.
Wasn't a full
there's
dungeon.
someone there.
No, we...
Teddy, you really are amazing.
It was just dumb luck. It's because that's where I first sensed Sensei and the others.
Oh.
That's why it kinda smelled over there.
Oh, I see. Wait, did you say it smelled?
Like his socks?
That's the room where Yosuke had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Huh? You're saying he beat his pants there? Ew, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, it's worse.
Oh, you lie so bad! Dude, I did not piss my pants!
I pissed against a wall. There's a clear difference.
Spreading random rumors about stuff like that.
Well, it happened so long ago, my memory's kind of fuzzy, you know?
Okay, guys, enough fuzziness. Follow me, the master of fuzzy logic.
That's an oxymoron, Teddy.
Yeah. Like, fuzzy logic really isn't solid.
You might say he's got some fur on the brain.
I haven't heard you crack up in a while, Yukiko. Though I really wonder sometimes about your sense of humor.
And it's 7 already?
Looks like it. Spirits have been cheered up. Successful.
So, if we're just, like, bolting through Seekers of the Truth,
Uh-huh.
why not give it to 10 already if it's going to be done in, like, the end of tomorrow?
Because I don't think it's done until you finish the next dungeon.
Oh. Then why make it climb so fast?
Because I think it's supposed to be a part 2 of the investigation team ranking up.
Hmm.
That damn bitch. I noticed her first, and she just had to run off and have an affair. Who's there?
Why does it feel like they've literally flipped his smile upside down? They just wave the
It's
smile.
you guys. You're very persistent. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not lying your way out of this one, damn it! Just being here proves it! Answer us! You're the one who threw Ms. Yamano into the TV, aren't you?
Hmm.
It was an accident. She started struggling. What else was I supposed to do? I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something, and then she started getting hysterical on me.
Hysterical, you say? Adachi!
Why are you acting like you don't already know?
Who are you? And what's this something important you called me out here for?
What they say on the news isn't true, is it? All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot, it's all a lie, right?
Why do I have to explain myself to you?
I see. So you don't deny it. You caught my eye, but it turns out you're another worthless bitch.
Hmm.
What's wrong with you? Don't make me call for help.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! I think you need to see what it's like to fear for your life. It'll get your head straight.
He could have just started waving his gun around.
What are you going to do?
She fell in.
So here's the question, right? If it happened exactly the way he's talking about, did she fall in on her own?
He sounds surprised she fell in.
Yeah.
So what was he intending to do?
Like,
Just
I was looking at it like he was about to, like, try and give her a smooch or something, like, force himself on her with a smooch.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like
Okay.
what happened here is that she backed away and fell through the TV.
Oh.
That's kind of my read on it.
Wow, so people can go completely inside.
Hmm.
Good thing for me, no one else was around there in the middle of the night.
Except for the security cameras. Oh shit.
That
Old hotel.
happened in our
Oh.
lobby?
I learned about the Midnight Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the force. But it was pure coincidence that I touched the screen and discovered my power. I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
Okay, so he says he touched the... So, did he do the thing where, like, he was going to put his arms on either side of her and touch the TV then?
Maybe?
And that's what triggered the TV to be a portal or whatever, maybe?
Okay.
Because what else was he going to do?
So you tested it out on Mayumi Yamano.
Nah, it was nothing like that. I'm a very sincere fellow.
Sincere, you say? Adachi!
I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me.
Oh, so you wanted to, like, shove part of her in, make her freak out.
Again, I don't know if he actually was able to, like, if he knew about it before that point of, like, getting into the TV at all.
Yeah, putting them inside the TV was never the plan. But you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
Then you were responsible for Saki-senpai's death!
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Kunishi, or something like that. At first I just called her in because of work-related stuff, her being the one who found Mayumi's body and all. And naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something.
So the
I'd need to
question,
know, right?
the question also becomes, like, if people fall into the TV, how'd they get back out?
Yeah, who takes their corpse?
Yeah, because I really don't think Adachi would just leave it hanging up on, like, a fucking telephone pole the way it was found. Like,
So, like, honestly, that's never fully revealed how the corpse gets out of the Midnight Channel?
I don't think so. I don't remember it ever being revealed.
Oh.
So I was all set to be a nice guy to her, and then that bitch.
What's this about, anyways? Didn't you call me in for more questions?
Well, we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you this afternoon. You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame. Huh. So I'm not good enough for you.
Actually, that's kind of creepy.
Well, I know how to deal with girls like you.
There's probably a fucking camera in this room, though. There should be, anyway.
God, these high school girls today. This world's gone straight to shit. When I was in school, I wasn't allowed to do anything but study my ass off. I was supposed to be the best of the best, and instead they stick me in the boonies.
See, there's my theory. There's maybe part of my theory. He's mad that he's stuck in here, so therefore.
But it wasn't because he was a bad cop, is the question, is it? Why was he stuck here in the first place?
But I guess I got the sweet power to make up for it.
So, since he's bored of being in the boonies and mad, he's making events happen so he can be a better cop, supposedly, by solving this.
I don't think that was the case, and I think he's made that abundantly clear up to this point.
Life's not so
So
bad
he wasn't
after all.
bored?
No, I don't think so. It's not that he's not bored.
Get on your knees and beg, and maybe I'll let you out.
I'm more surprised the TV was big enough to fit a person through.
Yeah, like that'll happen.
So why do you think he started killing?
I think they are crimes of passion. I don't think this is pre-planned shit. I think he's being honest when he says that I was planning to be nice the whole time, essentially. Granted, he's trying to force himself on her to a certain degree here.
It was a lot easier the second time. High school girls are thinner, you know? Lighter.
You son of a bitch!
Come on, give me a break. I didn't know it was dangerous inside the TV. It's not like I was trying to kill them. I mean, I'm sure they hit on Namatame, not the other way around. The council secretary will one day rise to public office himself. Mayumi and that high schooler were just gold digging. They got exactly what they deserved. I didn't do anything wrong at all.
Shut the hell up! You knew from what happened to Mayumi Yamano that people die in here!
People die when they're killed.
Like, my biggest question is, has Adachi been this much of a shitbag the entire time? Or is this literally because he felt like he was betrayed when he was forced to be out here in the boonies for whatever the reason was? Because I don't remember if we ever get a reason for why he was out here.
I'm guessing he has underlying shitbagness, and because I'm going to say, and I think I may have said this before, like, he somehow entered the TV world in the beginning and messed with his shadow self, and the shadow's like, you're a real shitbag, and the guy's like, yeah, I admit it. And the shadow's like, well, that was easier than I thought.
Well, the other thought is, like, you know, the whole thing as to why Teddy even became human in the first place, right? That whole thing, is that at all influencing him? Like, is that bringing out his douchebaggery that's leading him down this path further?
Maybe.
So what if I knew?
Did you trick down Tommy?
Nah, he called the police in the middle of the night, just after they found that Saki girl's body. The rest of the force had their hands full with the double homicide, and it happened that I was the one who took the call.
So in this case, he just got lucky, it sounds like.
Maybe not accomplice, but Adachi did somehow manipulate Namatame.
Namatame said the police refused to take him seriously. You were responsible for that then.
Oh,
so I was like 20% right? Will you give me at least 25%?
Let him finish. Let him finish.
If anyone else had taken the call, sure. But I actually did believe him, you know?
That's the pattern to the 2 deaths so far? And now you're seeing a girl in a kimono on that weird program, and you think she'll die too, is that right? Namatame-san, do you seriously expect us to believe something like that?
But it's true! If there's any way the police can protect her...
Listen, there's no way the police are going to make a move based on a fantasy story like that. It does sound interesting, though.
But...
Oh, I have an idea. If you really want to save her that much, why not do it yourself? Like, you could shelter her somewhere. Someplace where no one could find her.
Adachi, you're an asshole.
Where no one could find her?
Here's the thing. Adachi has no idea he can manipulate the TV, too.
Save her yourself. You can do it.
That smile says otherwise.
I honestly, how would he even know? Namatame barely even found it out himself while he was drunk.
I'm busy, so I'm hanging up now. Bye.
Isn't that amazing? Of all the people who could have received Namatame's call, it ended up being me. Talk about luck! All I did was give him a little push.
Here's the question,
he
though.
Completely bought into his vision of this world. The more people you guys saved, the more
Okay.
So here's what I want to know, right? Assume Adachi did not get that call and it was Dojima or someone else on the force. Would we even be in this situation right now?
I would say Persona 4 would not be happening.
I'm kind of thinking that's the case too.
Both sides had the best of intentions, so the game of cat and mouse would never end. It was awesome.
You gotta be shitting me!
Why? What reasons could you have for doing that?
Reasons? None, really. I could do it, that's all. And it was fun. I guess that's my reason?
He was bored.
He didn't say the words bored.
You murdered people just for the fun
He made himself a show.
Come on. All I did was put people in here. I didn't murder them. And Namatame did most of it.
That part he's not wrong about.
I had nothing to do with any of you.
One, he's right. Namatame did most of it. And fucking who knows if Adachi had any idea Namatame could even do that until we fucking brought it up.
You're just dodging the blame.
Yeah? Then how would you prove it? He put people inside TVs? You think the police are that stupid?
What a jerkwad!
Haven't heard that word in a while.
I do admit, though, I never thought you guys would manage to track me down. I like that. Games like this gotta have surprises or they get boring fast.
Oops, crap.
You mean to
You
say
wanna-
Didn't mean to do that.
You wanna go back to select and pull up the dialogue? I forget which one. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
The way you ticked off that Kubo kid, that was fun too.
I did sense something odd in his course of action. If he had special powers and wanted attention, why resort to a regular copycat crime? But that wasn't the case. Kubo had no such powers. In fact, he was thrown in by you. Am I correct?
It had been a while since I last put someone inside the TV, so I really got a kick out of that one.
Why did you do that? And how come Mitsuo didn't say anything about you?
You think that didn't occur to me before I did it? Come on, I'm a detective. I led him through to a room at the station with a TV, switched off the lights, and did it quick while he was still startled. As long as he didn't see me push him in and no one else did either, no one would believe him, even if he survived. Of course, I don't think the Kubo kid ever figured out what happened.
Wait, the police station?
Yeah, he turned himself in pretty quick, actually. This was back when we didn't even know enough to issue a search warrant. But the other officers decided it was just a prank, so they pawned him off on me. I didn't blame them. I mean, a kid coming and saying, "I did it all, it was me." Who'd believe him? But it looked bad. I didn't think anyone would come forward and take the blame for all the incidents. The police were desperate to pin it on anyone. If this kid really did it, they might have announced the case was closed. And if that happened, Namatame would stop saving people. I couldn't let that happen, or the game would be over. That's why I told the others I sent him home. I came up with the idea to put him inside the TV on the spot.
The game would be over? You threw him in just so your fun wouldn't end?
You gotta have some excitement in life, don't you agree?
See? You have to have some excitement in life or else it would be boring. He's doing it because he was bored.
But then you guys put your foot in it yet again and ruined my fun. Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and everyone acted like he was the true culprit behind it all. Couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime scene? It worked out in the end, though, because good old Namatame kept saving people. I guess the guy started to develop some kind of messiah complex, huh? What an idiot.
This is all a game to you. How dare you murder people? Murder Saki-senpai for such a stupid reason! You bastard! I'll never forgive you!
You can keep your forgiveness. Our world will probably become just like this place soon enough anyways. Didn't you notice? The fog's leaking out. Everything on that side's pretty much screwed.
Here's another question I'm
The two
curious
worlds will
about.
merge soon, and then there'll be no difference, no sides anymore.
I forget if I brought this up with Namatame, but how are they able to see in here? Because we need glasses. Namatame and Adachi are able to see in here?
They're adults?
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah.
then what about,
Oh.
well, I know we haven't really gotten her to say much, but what about Nanako then?
I don't know. I don't know.
What the hell's he talking about?
This isn't his real body. The real Adachi is somewhere else.
But this guy feels different from an ordinary shadow. It doesn't seem like he's going berserk.
Wow, you can tell that much? This me is just around to greet you guys, and thank you for wasting your time by chasing me in here. I'd say this world has taken a real shine to me. I feel like it's giving me everything I've ever wanted. And the monsters don't attack me at all. Maybe they can tell we have the same goal.
Hmm.
The Shadow's goal?
By the end of the year, Inaba will disappear completely into the fog. Soon, this place will be reality.
So, the entire planet will be the Midnight Channel, or just Japan?
I look, I don't know. He's making it sound like it's just the town.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'll be in this world, so if you want me, come and get me. This world has a mind of its own. We'll see which of us it favors.
Oh, okay.
Keep your bullshit to yourself. It's about time you shut the hell up. We'll finish this right now!
What a chump! Didn't I just tell you the real me is somewhere else? I'll be expecting you all. We'll put an end to this.
Get back here, you!
That stuff about the world's mind and how this place will become our reality. Was he serious?
The rest of his confessions were consistent. We'd best proceed under the assumption that it's no lie.
It felt like he's gained some strong power after coming here.
Not only that, maybe he got taken over by that power.
So what he said about the two worlds becoming one, that's really gonna happen? Didn't he say that it would happen by the end of this year? What happens then?
The two worlds will become one.
I think he means this world will engulf the human world. The people in town are acting weird. It's like when the shadows that emerged from people went berserk. If the fog gets even thicker, and this town is completely shut off from the outside world,
Ah, okay.
then the other side might become full of shadows, like over here.
You mean everyone's gonna turn into shadows?
Damn it! Damn that bastard! Why? We went through so much to get here, and now it turns out he was pulling our strings this whole time?
I didn't expect Adachi to be this manipulative. I knew he was like somehow some asshole, but this is like some chess master levels of asshole.
I mean, he was supposed to be the top marks apparently in his school.
Let's end it.
Yeah. It's about time we finished this. I don't want to feel this way ever again.
Oh, there it is.
There's a path we can take now. I sense Adachi's presence from that direction. He's taunting us.
Bring it on!
So if we were better investigators, we would have found that hole the first time we were here.
I don't know, because Adachi fully being in here now might change that.
Ah. Okay. But this room was created.
Which I don't know why, because as far as we know, Adachi never came into the TV itself until now. So I don't know why this was here originally.
Are you sure he didn't come in initially, like back in...
He would have had to have done it after he pushed Yamano in. Because at that point, he was surprised people could actually fall all the way in. Like, at best, maybe he poked his head in and the room formed around it?
Huh.
That would be my best guess if he did it beforehand.
Okay.
Let's go kick his ass right now!
Maybe things are... Maybe things are better explained in the anime adaptation or the manga adaptation?
Maybe the manga? I'm dubious about the anime explaining that.
First.
Bump the mic. Sorry about
Can't
that.
let him stab us in the back
You're
ever
fine.
again. We must face him with all the power at our disposal and defeat him without fail.
So,
I'm a little worried what he means by the end of the year, but now's not the time to freak out. Let's get prepared. Let's get over-prepared and leave footprints
I am
all
going
over
to
his stupid smug face.
do a little bit of exploring through his dungeon, and then I will go back to Nanatame's and Nanako's dungeon, climb to the top, if it's been reset, and then find out whatever shadow's there, get that, and then come back out, and I may come back out in between, and like get some stuff, and then hang out with Mari, get her to level 10, then I will finish Adachi's dungeon. That's kind of my plan at the moment.
I mean, I'd take Mari whenever she's available, because we don't know when she's going to be available exactly.
That's why I said do some stuff, but in here first.
I mean, like I said, I take Mari first, because you're going to be pumped out of the room right now. I would take Mari the minute she's available. Like, do some stuff, could be multiple days for all I know.
Oh, I thought we were going to go immediately be outside the room.
No, they said you were going back out of the TV.
Oh. Okay, anything in the fridge again? Probably not.
No, not. Of course not. You're not shopping.
There's no
Chie's also not cooking for you, thank God.
There's no mystery pudding that suddenly appeared there.
No. You didn't will it into existence. I'm sorry.